Hello Gemini, this is your love and relationships reading, and I'm going to do it both for singles and for those who are in a committed relationship. So I'll be doing two lines, two spreads. I'll be explaining, so I may go first for singles and then for couples, or I may alternate. It depends a little bit how the cards come out. So I'll be drawing a card from the Thelema Tarot, new decks I've got. This is going to be the You energy. Then from the Dream Keepers Tarot, like that, yes. This one, I'm going to, oh my god, okay. I'm throwing boxes around. It's not the idea. I'm going to draw the main cards. I will be drawing clarifiers, and then I'll be ending with an oracle card from the Spirit Animal Oracle and from, it's here, the Soul Coaching Oracle deck. Just so you know what's going to happen. Now again, first, while I'm going to shuffle these cards, the energy of the cards has been cleared. So this is for singles and for couples. Anyway, first singles. So while I'm talking, and now while I'm shuffling, not while I'm talking, what am I saying? While I'm shuffling here and pulling the cards from both decks, I want to remind you that this is a general reading. Some things will resonate, some things will not resonate. If they don't resonate, they're not meant for you. Just leave them be. Maybe also have a look at the videos for your rising sign and your moon sign, because sometimes they give you more information, additional information, or maybe they resonate more. Now, I don't use tarot as a divination system like this is going to happen for sure and nothing else is the truth. This is the truth set in stone, and well, it's so definite, nothing else, so that it can happen so that you then go and live your life according to the cards. No, it's the other way around. The cards are here to help your life, but you are in power of your own life and you are the decider of your own life. And that means that you are in control. That whatever happens, you have the reins of your life. You make decisions, you make choices, you have free will. And the tarot is only here, and I hope you can see it. I will have to just put this a little bit down. Yeah, that's better. The tarot is here to help you with that guidance, to help you sometimes with decisions, to present you the potential so you can make choices and decisions. But the tarot is not here to tell you, you have to do X, Y, Z at that time, in this way, in this form, because that's not what the cards need to do. That's not their purpose. That's not the way I use them. I use them just to see what energies are present here for you and what you can take away from that helps you better your life or steer your life in a smoother, in an easier, in a better direction. Just so you know. So I'm going to pull 3 cards here for the singles, Gemini singles. There are a few reversals in the deck, but I never use reversals, or I usually don't use reversals. I don't really like them, but well, I have put a few in, so they may come out, they may not come out. What I'm seeing here is there's lots of pentacles coming out for both. So this part is for singles, this part is for people in a committed relationship, for couples. Okay. Not a lot of major arcanas until now, only the Judgment card here. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. Let's see. I'll be clarifying more afterwards. So let's go here to the singles energy. This is your energy. Now, in singles love reading, I feel that you have everything, your ducks in a row. But you also are ready to start a new cycle. So you may have stopped dating for a while and now you're ready to date again, because you have maybe had some experiences that made you stop. dating made you stop looking for a relationship, but now you have sorted all those things out. This can be emotional things, this can be psychological things, but this can also be practical things, practical things and emotional stuff that didn't make you ready to go in search for someone to date with or to start a relationship with. But with this Ten of Pentacles, I feel there's this readiness to start. Yes, I have everything, sort of sorted. Maybe you had some therapy. I'm just, throwing it out. Maybe you had some practical stuff, maybe some family stuff or some business stuff, or maybe some work stuff to deal with. And you simply didn't have time or the emotional energy or the bandwidth to deal with dating or, the relationship scene. You thought this is all too much. But this card indicates for me there's a readiness to explore again, look at the world there, to go into the world, as it were. And maybe it's also because lockdowns or restrictions or something like that, wherever you are in the world, are being lifted. And so, yeah, you're ready. Okay, you can jump in. Okay, that's this readiness. Then we have another Ten of Pentacles from the other deck. So that is really weird. So I'm going to hold them up together. So this is from the Thelema deck. And I really have to look because, they are very similar in the way they are, the color schemes, the intensity of the colors. Even here, this is a bit similar. So when I was looking, I was thinking, what? 2 Ten of Pentacles? But yeah, they're from different decks. So again, this is really confirming this card. When I said there were things you need to deal with before and you have been dealing with, so that you were not free and there was no free energy to go after this, to start dating, to start, putting yourself in that relationship scene, as it were. But now you are ready. So this is just a confirmation. The Seven of Swords indicates to me, again, a little bit about the past. That, yeah, I feel there were relationships in the past that didn't really work out so good for you. And maybe then that's why you needed to talk to somebody about it, or to just, process it and have some time away from the whole dating and relationship scene. Because there is, in this Seven of Swords card, it indicates there was some hurt. So maybe someone cheated on you. Maybe you cheated on someone. That's a possibility as well. But because sometimes when we cheat, it's sometimes because we are not, we are searching for something inside of us. We are trying to reawaken something inside of us. And I really like the last book by Esther Perel, that famous psychologist. She was born in Belgium not born in Belgium. Well, she was born in Belgium, yes. But she was from, I think it was Polish people that came from concentration camps. She was born, raised in Belgium. Then she left, traveled the world, became a famous psychologist, lives in New York now. You should look her up on YouTube. She's really good. I really like her. Also, I like her, she's, no nonsense. She says tell it as it is. And she's written a book about, why people cheat, about infidelity. And there are some theories there. So maybe it was you who cheated because you were looking for maybe you needed validation, maybe you needed attention, but maybe you were looking for something in yourself that you were not getting in the relationship. But it can also be that you were the one who was cheated on. Now, I'm not here to sort of justify cheating, yeah? But I mean, if things are not as black and white in those situations. I mean, there are innumerous situations where there is so much more to the cheating than the first look gives you. And we are so quick to judge that we never have all the information. And we don't have all the information when we look at somebody else's life and there is cheating going on there. Then who are we to judge before we have all the information, all the raw emotions, the other emotions, the stuff that goes on behind closed doors? We don't know. But I'm just saying that, and I'm going way ahead, and I'm far away. So I feel this is sort of the reason why you have left a little bit that dating scene, and why you didn't really feel like it was the time. But now I feel that you are ready. You have processed this. Because this one is, first of all, next to that Ten of Pentacles, that is the you energy, but also here it's sort of surrounded with that energy. And then this card is Swords card, which is a difficult card. Funnily, it is surrounded by all Pentacles cards. Yeah, this is Pentacles, Pentacles, and then you have Four of Pentacles. So what I see here is that when you get on the dating scene, I read this card in two ways. On the one hand, it's really what you're going to do, or really what you're, well, intending to do, is you're intending to be like, I will watch and see, I will enter the dating scene again, but I will be very careful, I will be very cautious, I will be looking at the people and observing them, and I will not go immediately in a deep dive into something new, or the first one that I meet, I will really then date and then keep on dating. No, you're going to really weigh the options that are available to you, the dating options that are available to you, yes. And you're going to be cautious, and you're going to be really considering, okay, what is this person, what is the value system of this person? Because we are talking pentacles here. So pentacles are not only the financial means, they are also about, your value system. And I feel that you're going to be really careful about that, and you're going to really look into that. What is this person offering me? But what is this person's perspective, this stance in the world, their visions, maybe even their political backgrounds, their political opinions, something like that, On the other hand, when this card comes up, it can also be like an advice to you to do this, to actually be careful, be slow going, and be very, picky. I am not going to just jump in. Be careful. Be careful what you do, be careful who you date, and just really consider before you go any further, and really take it slow. So both things are true here, and they are similar, of course, but you can see this as what you have set as an intention to do the moment you get on the dating scene again, or as an advice card that says, if you get on the dating scene again, yes, but do watch out and do weigh your options carefully, slowly, cautiously, and with a lot of consciousness and awareness, because that's going to help you a lot. We'll see. So there is this starting again, but this is what I would say, be careful when you do that. We'll see what the cards come up with here. I'm going to pull them now because I want to pull them now. I don't know why. Sometimes I want to go first here, but I feel I need to expand more here. So I'm going to pull cards on these here. So let's see what comes out. What do we need to know more? Yeah, that Tower. So that Tower for me is really connected to that Seven of Swords. An external event that really... no, I'm going to put this here. I'm sorry, they want it here. An external event that, the fact that you were away from the dating scene, and that you stayed away for such a long time until you got your facts gathered, but not also your emotions back in order, back in a good standing, is because something external, and I feel that is that card here, something that really hurt you, something hurtful. So it can be cheating, but it can be maybe even a loss. It can be also losing someone in a way that is, maybe someone actually not losing because they went away or they left you, but it can even be worse from a disease or something. There was an external factor here that made somebody disappear. So that it can be cheating, it can be illness. Yeah, it can be that they just left you, but it left you very, very hurt. Nine of Swords. And it's because of that I really think that Four of Pentacles caution here That is really good, and that's really one that really you need to really take into consideration to practice so that you are protected and to protect your energy. I feel you need to do that. So let's see what comes out here. Now it's funny that these didn't come out here, but it doesn't really matter so much in my readings where they come out, because it's like a story. Another Four of Pentacles. I also think it was a loss because you thought that that relationship was something solid and something that you could trust and rely upon, and you know that person you were with in the past, because it's coming out here, I'm reading it like that. They were solid in their values, they were similar in their values, they would protect you, they would help you, they would support you, not only financially, but maybe, you know, also, no, they were there for you. You thought that, but it feels like they were not. But so when I said it may be you cheating, maybe you cheated because you were not supported. That is a possibility, of course. You didn't feel supported, and then you did that. But it could also be that, you know, they cheated on you, and you had never expected them to do that, and so you felt really betrayed. But the good thing is that what you're going to do is you're going to look for somebody, again, that has like-minded values. Again, the Four of Pentacles here, that has values that match. But I really feel that you want somebody who... This is a very solid Knight of Pentacles. He's standing on this little hilltop. He's offering this pentacle. So you're looking for somebody who has something to offer you, who can offer you emotional stability, emotional, psychological stability, but also, resources. And with resources, I'm not really thinking financial, because I think you're enough of independence there, but really a valuable input. Whether that's they have a perspective on life that's very solid, that's very grounding, that's very soothing to you, something like that. Now they may appear on the scene. They may appear on the scene all of a sudden. Now let's see what comes out here on this other Four of Pentacles, and then I can have a better idea of what. Oh my God, another hard card. What's this? Gemini. Let me pull the other one. Okay, that's good. I really like that came out, because for me, I'm going to put this here, and I left myself so little space. Just hold on. I can hardly put them back there. But look what happened here. I think you hadn't expected that. But you're looking for somebody that can give you that solidity, that grounding feeling again, that good soothing feeling, a little bit of calm feeling as well. It's not about, you don't like, you know, too much of excitement right now because of this situation, this Tower situation, this Seven of Swords situation. Because here, this is on top of that, where I said the advice is to take it slow and to just see your options. What is possible? What sort of person do I really want in my life? Who can help me ground myself and be, you know, this soothing person, this grounded and solid person? You want something like that. You don't want just anybody. Because if you would do that, that would lead you again to this sadness and to this feeling of being disappointed, of being left behind, abandonment, sadness, grief, loss. So you have to avoid that. You have to avoid going quickly. But this is the card that really made me sort of, okay, this is going to be okay. In the end, it's going to be okay. Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups. I have this dog coming in, and I don't know what he's doing, but okay, he's making noise. Anyway, Ace of Cups, I'm really happy that card came out, because Ace of Cups does indicate that there is somebody there. There is a possibility of somebody new entering your life. And it's an emotional new beginning as well. So there is this possibility for love. There is a promise of a new possibility coming in, and I feel they are going to be quite solid, because this card came out underneath this card. It came out as the second extra card. So I'm going to read these together. So this person that will show up, or that may show up, let me put it that way, let me put it a little bit more carefully, that may show up will probably provide something more solid, more grounded. They are quite earthy energy, which is good, which is a good compensation for your airy energy, yeah? Sometimes earth and air, they don't really go well together, but I think in a way for you, that's what you need right now. A little bit of earth energy here. Maybe not too much of fixed earth, but earth, so cardinal earth, mutable earth, yes. Because yeah, there is this promise of something new and emotionally new. So this is somebody new coming into the scene, and yeah, something that can develop to something more. I'm not saying it's going to be developing something to something more immediately, because that's what you really want to avoid. But after a while, after a few months of dating and of seeing and of carefully weighing here with this Four of Pentacles, be careful. And then that person could really turn into a new love situation, a real love potential, a real relationship potential. So really good cards in that respect. But there's still a lot of hurt from the past. And I feel that for those Gemini who haven't totally processed that, and who are not really ready to go into the dating scene because they don't have done the work, or because they are not ready, because they haven't processed it all, I feel they have to be really extra careful, and probably they should wait a little bit longer before they start entering the dating scene again. It's just, just something that I throw in there. So let's go to the Gemini who is in a committed relationship. So you have the Six of Pentacles, which I really like, because this means that in that relationship you're feeling solid. You're feeling that things are balanced out. There's give and take. There is sort of mutual respect going on. There is an understanding of each other. There is an understanding of each other's viewpoints, perspectives, a value system. And there is not only an understanding, there's also an acceptance of that. So there is this deep bond that you have created over the years, most probably. And it's really, it's solid. So I really like that. Now, I don't have a lot of bad cards here. The only bad card that I am a little bit worried about is that Seven of Wands here. Okay, yeah, this makes sense now. I've just, just asked my guides to give me a little bit more information of this card. And what I feel is that there may be a thing coming up for you in your relationship. Look at, she has the head of a bird, but it's sort of like, it's not a solid head. It's not really solid. And so there may be a problem coming up, an issue, a situation that sort of brings a little bit of an energy of what's happening here to the relationship with the Seven of Wands. And you really don't know what's happening. And you ask yourself, okay, what's going on? So there is a little bit of a shakiness, shaking things up in the relationship and in this solidity that makes the relation a little bit, shaking on its legs. And yeah, it feels like, okay, you're really asking yourself what's going on. And I feel even your partner is going to feel like, oh, what's going on here? And the both of you have really a little bit of difficulty of dealing with that situation or that event that's happening. I feel it's something external, something that is going to give you a little bit shaky ground. It's going to a little bit test you know, that solidity that you have going on, that mutual respect, that mutual trust that you're going on. Something is going to happen there, or may happen there, you know, not for all relationships of that Gemini are in, of course, obviously, general reading, just a reminder here. But if it happens, I feel that it's sort of supposed to happen. It's sort of, yeah, maybe to test the relationship. And I feel it's to make that relationship even more solid. It's going to even solidify, it's going to solidify the relationship even more, because it's going to bring you together. The Judgment card here tells me there is a protection in your relationship as well. This is an angel here. Now, okay, the angel, this is not really like a nice card because of the dead, the skeletons and the bones that are here, and everything looks dead here. But the angel is rising up. So if this happens, you can overcome it. So if there is shaky ground, if there's an event that sort of shakes you up in your relationship, you can overcome it, because your relationship is sort of protected by something, by a higher power, I think it's also protected by the mutual respect, understanding, and love you have for each other. And you can withstand shakiness. You can withstand eternal stuff that comes in and that shakes you up and that tries to break you up. It could be even somebody, you know, it could even be somebody that tries to come in between you. But I don't feel that can happen with this protection of this angel of the Judgment here. What it will do, on the other hand, it will sort of make your bond stronger. Rebirth is also part of this card, is also a message of this card. So instead of destroying the relationship, that person, that event, that sort of brings a little bit of, okay, no, I don't want this to go on, they will strengthen your bond. So it's nothing to be afraid of in the end, unless you let them, of course. But I feel with this Ace of Swords, you are logical and rational enough to see through these events, or through that person wanting to bring something bad to you, something bad to your relationship, to come in between you. But you can really look at it with the Ace of Swords, and that sword is the sword that cuts through bullshit. That's my reading of the swords. Often when it's a king, a queen, an ace, a page of swords, for me it's like cut out the bullshit. So you can do that. You have that energy in your relationship that both of you can have, you know, an honest, truthful conversation. And you probably start going, you know, when this happens, at first you will feel the shakiness, but then this angel energy sort of gets activated, and this protection that you already have becomes more activated, and your bond becomes stronger. But also it becomes stronger because you have a truthful discussion about your feelings, your emotions, about this whole situation, yes, what your perspective, what you're thinking about it. And then both of you together can come to the conclusion, and probably will come to the conclusion, oh, this is really, you know, nothing that we're going to let stand in between us or come in between us. And your bond gets strengthened. So these are really beautiful cards. Let's pull the clarifiers here. Okay, what else? What else is there to know? Okay. So we have an Eight of Cups here. Let me put a little bit like there. Okay. So this is quite very contradictory. Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups, very contradictory cards, but I'll be reading them together, of course. Hold on. I'm going to pull the other cards first because it's going to make more sense. Yeah, there is somebody really, I feel it's a somebody. That somebody, of course, is going to make, you know, to do something. So that's the external event. That's going to shake you up. They want to sort of break you up. They're no good. They have no good in mind. They're not nice persons, not nice people. So, I mean, you can give them their time of day, or you can just stand together, stick together, and bond better. Queen of Wands. Okay. There's also a lot of truth coming out that will come out with that, about that person. But I think that Ace of Swords is also, bringing out the truth about, okay, I love that. 10 of Cups. That's good. An Ace of Swords, another Ace of Swords. So 2 Aces of Swords here. So it's really about, really, you really have to see this person, okay, I'm going to just take it out here. You really have to see this devil for what he or she truly is, a devil, nothing good in mind, really out to get the two of you, to break up two of you, to get in between, to stir up a conflict between the two of you. So they have nothing good in mind. But because you have this double Ace of Swords, this is probably you and your partner's Ace of Swords, the logical viewing, the truth viewing. You're seeing through it. You're seeing through the ploy of the devil. You're seeing through the devil's game. And you come to the conclusion that, what? This is really bullshit. This is really nasty stuff that they're trying to do. We are not going to let this person in. We're not going to let this person stand in between us. Now, this card is in the middle of that 2 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the happy card, happy ending card. I feel that even if this person is trying to break you up, they're not going to succeed because you have the Judgment card there, which is already a protection of the angel. And then you have the 10 of Cups card, which says it's all good in the end. Don't worry about it, but just you have to stand together. Now, I feel here this Queen of Wands, for me, is on top of this 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is the thing that... The 7 of Wands is the thing that this person is doing, yeah? This person is the person that tries to come in between you, and he's trying that by doing this thing so that you get shaken up, you're getting confused, you're starting to doubt your reality, the reality of the relationship, but you will be able to see that it's just, somebody trying to break you up. And that, I feel for this card with that Queen of Wands on top of these cards is really, sort of, the truth will manifest itself. The truth about this person will come to light, and the truth about your relationship and the strength of your relationship will also come to light. Really, thanks to this person, it will show how strong you are together. This person is sort of going to be like a counterproductive for them, because what they want to do is they come between you, break you up, but it's going to have the contrary result. The truth will come out and you will be standing together. So the result is the opposite. The result is that your relationship will survive this and will survive this in a good way. So be on the lookout for this nastiness, because there is something there. Okay, let me end with oracle cards here. I'm going to draw 2 oracle cards, as I said, so here is one for the singles. I'm going to draw them first for both, and then I'll read them. So the oracle cards here, the singles. Life is speeding up. Yes, that's for the singles. So an animal spirit for couples. Okay. Watch and wait. I have a feeling that it should be the other way around, but well, they come out as they come out, so there's a reason for that. And let me just pull the other card. Inspiration. So it says, I'm receiving divine inspiration right now. And what is this one saying? Leadership. I'm a beacon of radiance, support, and love. That is, you're standing together. So I'm going to start with the antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. So yes, singles, Gemini, if you were not on the dating scene and sort of, regrouping yourself and getting ready to go on the dating scene again, your life will start speeding up as soon as you enter the dating scene. But you can't be too hasty. You will see that life maybe was, very slow for you because you had to do all this processing and all this sort of, getting rid of this grief and suffer, and grieving your losses. Yes. And that's usually slows life down. Now life will speed up again, so there is new energy, there's a fresh energy. That is also this fresh energy coming in with this person here, and that person brings also a healing element to you. So that person is really good and solid for you. And then yeah, life speeds up, I already said that. Then inspiration. I am receiving divine inspiration right now. Let me just get the book, because that's always easier. Because sometimes there's extra things here that the booklet says. So, be open to divine inspiration. You inspire others. Immense creativity, motivation, and energy are expanding in your life. It has a little bit to do with that life speeding up again. So with that inspiration, you're inspired again to go to the dating scene. You're inspired again to go after something that someone to love, someone to care, someone to share things with. It says also, life without fire of new ideas is dull and separates you from all that's the sacred. Creativity and inspiration are in fact receptivity, being open to the creator. Even if the motivation that occurs seems unusual or strange, welcome new ideas and fresh ways of viewing the world. Open yourself to the deep flowing wellspring of visions, ideas, and intuition that dwell within you. Through the morning mists, the golden light of sunset, the wind in the trees, and the gentle thoughts at the edge of your mind, let God's wonderful ideas stimulate, enliven, enrich, and revitalize you. I feel that is also here in that card a little bit of healing. There is healing element to this person. That person will help you heal as well, help you heal from this old wounds and from the things that happened in the past. And that will bring also the fire back. That will bring your inspiration back as well. But first of all, you also are inspired already to get on the dating scene and to open yourself up to this energy. That is something that only you can do, and that's the first move. Only then, when you open up, can somebody be allowed in, and that can then become helpful energy to you. Okay, so for those that are in a committed relationship, watch and wait. I feel this seahorse spirit here has to do with these Ace of Swords. I didn't read, I'm sorry, I didn't read these cards. I didn't read these cards. There's a reason to it. Okay, I think here the reason is this watch and wait. Here, there may be a first inkling to leave the relationship, or to say, you know what, I don't want this thing that's happening in that person may even succeed at first to make you want to break the whole thing off. But the wait and see, and there is this strange thing with cards. I simply didn't read them. But why didn't I read them? Because this one then says, if you have that inkling to leave, to just leave and to throw it all up and throw it all away because of that person, wait and see. Wait and see, because the truth will come out. And then when the truth comes out, you will be celebrating. You will be bonded again. You will come together again in a good way. And again, there we have the 3 of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups. So you will overcome this for sure. But you can't, if you have that idea, that if the things start to get shaky and the first thing you want to do is just walk away, wait and see. Because you don't have all the information, you don't have all the elements to make a decision. And if you do that, you will be making the wrong decision. So don't be hasty as well. Then the other card is leadership. I am a beacon of radiance, support, and love. I'm going to get the booklet for that, and I'm really sorry. The neighbors' dogs are on a barking. They have these moments where they just go on and on and on non-stop. And really, it has been going on for, this today was horrible. But if I have to organize my life and my readings around the fact that my neighbor's dogs are barking, or rather not barking, then I never get any reading done. So I really apologize, but that's just the way it is here. They are in a cage, and I don't think they ever walked. I have no idea because I'm far away, but I can hear them, and the sound, because I'm on a hill, so the sound carries up because he's lower than me, so the sound carries up, and it's horrendous, but yeah. It's also so sad for those dogs. I feel so sorry for those dogs. Whenever I drive away and I pass them, my heart breaks, but there's nothing I can do because of Portuguese laws. I can't do anything. Okay, there's that. So, leadership. You're a beacon for others. Your skills inspire others to greater heights. It's now time to step into the light and take a leadership role. A leader stomps the grass down and throws the boulders out of the way so that the path is easier for others. Sometimes you might find yourself alone or tired, but know that what you're doing is making a difference in the lives of many. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as a stepping stone for others to reach their dreams. Even if you've been in the background in the past, now it's your turn to step forward and become the light for others. So I feel that really this is the both of you. Both of you need to show this devil. I'm just going to pull him out again. You need to show that you are much stronger than this person, that together you will form a front and you will overcome this nastiness, and that you can overcome this nastiness, and that you will show the truth will come out. You also have to trust that the truth comes out, that you can prove the truth, and that you then together you are really strong. This is how I interpret this card here and how I read this card here. So that was the reading. That was a love and relationship reading, and this energy is here for about, for about the next 2 to 3 months. Yes. So a little bit depending on how your life is and where you are right now. So Gemini, that's your reading. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment. Everything you do, if you also push on the notification button, that alarm bell that notifies you when a new reading is out, that all helps me and supports me so I can continue to offer these free readings to you. If not, I cannot continue doing this because this takes up a whole lot of my time. Now, I am on TikTok, which is a very nice platform for short readings. I do short readings quite often over there because it's 3 minutes. It gives me 3 minutes, and these 3 minutes really gives me a short reading. So there are messages to be found over there besides the daily readings, which I also do here, but on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And then last but not least, I am going to open again a competition so you can win a tarot reading. I will announce the winner at the end of March, the 30th or the 31st, a little bit depending on my schedule. And what do you have to do? Put in the comment here or on TikTok, TikTok counts as well, the words Magic 2022. Magic 2022 will have entered you in the competition and will make you, how do you say that? Able to win possibly a reading with me. Oh my god, I'm not finding my words today. Okay, that's it for now, Gemini, and let's speak soon. Bye for now.